talking about?
Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first ever Railcats virtual opening day at Virtual U.S. Steel Yard, the home of your Gary SouthShore Railcats. Tonight, we have an exciting contest between the Cats and the Milwaukee Milkmen. And now, for your Gary SouthShore Railcats.
Hey, good evening, Railcat fans. This is Pat Salvi, the owner of your Gary SouthShore Railcats. I hope everyone is keeping safe. I want to welcome you to our virtual opening night. Have fun and go Railcats.
Hi Railcat fans, I'm Brian Flinner, General Manager of your Gary SouthShore Railcats. Welcome to tonight's virtual opening night. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to all our sponsors, staff, and especially you, Andrew Dizak, for making this game possible. As we sit back and enjoy the game, let's keep all those essential workers who are keeping us safe during these unprecedented times in our thoughts and prayers. We all look forward to getting back to the Steel Yard to enjoy Railcats baseball, a hot dog, and a cold beverage when the time is right. Until then, be safe, and when the time is right, we promise to help our community heal and bring fantastic family fun back to the region. For now, sit back, enjoy the game, and go Railcats.
Hi, this is Greg Taggart, manager of the Gary SouthShore Railcats, sitting here at my home, wishing all of you a very safe time and hope everybody's well in the region. I miss all of you a great deal and looking forward to seeing everybody here as soon as we can at the Steel Yard playing baseball games in a safe, healthy environment. And again, looking forward to seeing everybody as soon as possible. You know, and that reminds me about my favorite ballpark memory of all time, 2005, mid-September, when the Gary SouthShore Railcats won their first championship. And that one, hands down, is the best memory I can think of in a ballpark. And many of you experienced it with me. So again, take care, everybody. See you soon.
Hi, Railcat fans. Brian Flinner, General Manager of the Railcats, coming to you from the Railcats locker room. We are thrilled to introduce to you tonight's starting pitcher, Andrew Dizak, who not only helped create tonight's ball game, has been also an integral part of bringing you this virtual opening night and is going to take the mound for you, fans. Andrew, we are so glad you're here, buddy.
Why, thank you so much. I'm great to be here at the U.S. Steel Yard, just north of my house, right?
That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. And fans, to contribute and help honorate tonight's game, we have a special honorary contract for Andrew to be tonight's starting pitcher. Andrew, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and sign.
Oh, sure.
Andrew, we are thrilled again to have you.
Thank you so much, Brian. I am so glad to be part of the Railcats organization on a one-day contract, right?
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw it down to the field for tonight's ceremonial first pitches. First off, the mayor of the city of Gary, IND. Make some noise for Jerome Prince. And now, throwing out a ceremonial first pitch, let's welcome the good people from Methodist Hospital. And now, ladies and gentlemen, get your scorecards and pencils ready. Time now for the starting lineups for both ball clubs. First off, for the Milwaukee Milkmen, the center fielder is Brett Vertigan. Playing third base is Miguel Gomez. Starting at shortstop, Mason Davis. The right fielder is David Washington. At first base, Manuel Vasquez. The designated hitter for the Milkmen is Adam Walker. Second base, Aaron Hill. The catcher is Chris Conley. And the left fielder, Derek Reddy. And your starting pitcher for the Milkmen, Angel Ventura. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Gary SouthShore Railcats. Leading off for the Railcats is the second baseman, Marcus Mooney. Batting second is the center fielder, Will Savage. Batting third for the Cats is the right fielder, Alex Crosby. The cleanup cat is the shortstop, Tom Walraven. The Railcat designated hitter today is Peru Conati. Playing first base for the Cats, Tommy McCarthy. Your catcher is Jackson Smith. Playing third base for the Cats, Hayden Schilling. Your left fielder tonight, Daniel Gardner. And your starting pitcher for the Railcats, Andrew Dizak. And your manager for the Railcats, a three-time champion with the Cats, 27, Greg Taggart. And ladies and gentlemen, let's introduce you to the very best mascot in the business. Make some noise for Rusty the Railcat. Railcat fans, your attention, please. Please stand and remove your caps for a moment of silence, honoring all of those who lost the battle to the COVID-19 virus. We're keeping you and your families in our prayers. A moment of silence, please. Thank you. And now, everybody, it's time now for our national anthem performed by some very special local guests.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we've hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad strips and bright stars through the perilous
it's time for two very special words to get the season started. Here is Carson.
Play ball, go Railcats!
Okay, if you're ready for Railcats virtual baseball, make some noise! Let's turn it over now to the official voice of the Railcats in the press box. Make some noise for Laura Hoover.
Good evening, Railcats fans. This is virtual opening night. I'm Laura Hoover here with you, and man, it's a gorgeous evening outside. Clear skies, a cool, crisp 62 degrees, and it's your Gary SouthShore Railcats facing off against the Milkmen here at Virtual US Steel Yard. Andrew Dizek out on the mound for the Railcats. We're about to go play some baseball. Taking a look in the outfield for Gary. Gardner, Savage, and Crosby. In the infield is Schilling, Walraven, Mooney, and McCarthy. Behind the plate this evening is Jackson Smith. And again, starting up on the mound, your pitcher, Andrew Dizak. Taking a look at the Milkmen lineup before we get started. The first three coming up to the plate, Brett Vertigan, the center fielder, Miguel Gomez, the third baseman, and the shortstop, Mason Davis. Batting in the cleanup is David Washington, the right fielder. Following him, Manuel Boskin, Adam Walker, Aaron Hill, Chris Connolly, and Derek Reddy should we get that far into the ballgame. Stepping on up, Brett Vertigan, the center fielder, facing off against Andrew Dizak for the first time this season. And mark that just about 7-10 as first pitch. Andrew again, quick setup, gone. It's a 1-1 count. Another Dizak pitch inside, just a little too close to the body, and that is a 2-1 count. Dizak struggling just a little bit in his first batter as Vertigan makes a soft pop into the outfield. Behind him is Savage, and he's able to make the catch. So one out already for the Milkmen, and coming up next to bat, Miguel Gomez, the third baseman. Gomez shouldering his bat, awaiting the pitch from Dizak, who's been throwing pretty low and inside on the corners this evening so far. That's down low, but hits in the box, and there goes strike one. The 0-1 count pitch going from Dizak now in, and that's a just fly ball foul. So the 0-2 count. Here goes Dizak. Gomez squaring up, holds on the high ball. Gomez takes the pitch and pop foul for the 1-2 count. Looking for the next pitch. Shoulders, swings, and another foul tip. Continue the 1-2, another pitch from Dizak. Caught up by the catcher, that evens things out at 2 apiece, and Dizak already at 10 pitches so far this evening. High, but swung on, foul tip behind him. 2-2 pitch. And pop foul yet again. Dizak already pretty hefty in his pitch count in the first inning as the Milkmen giving him some trouble. It's Miguel Gomez trying to find the full count, looking to see if he can get himself on base. Dizak comes set, the throw, and struck out. So 2 down in order for the Milkmen. Dizak looking to put away a third, and Mason Davis as he comes up to the plate. Set, ready, throw, and just inside as Dizak. That's the 1-1 count. 2 outs, top of the first. Still nothing if you're just joining us here on virtual opening day. Pitch swung and hit, and that's in deep left field. Gardner behind at the warning track catches it. And that will end the first half inning here on virtual opening night.
Hey Railcats fans, outfielder Ray Jones from San Diego, California, and this is Railcats Baseball.
All right, thanks a lot, Tommy. It's time now for Railcat Trivia Challenge, sponsored by Trinity Christian College. Now you get to put on your Railcat thinking caps and find out if you know that Railcat trivia. Here we go, first question, up on the big Jumbotron up there at the Steel Yard. In what 3 years did the Railcats win league championships? Let me hear your answer, Railcat fans. Nice job, you guys. Congratulations. We got ourselves some winners. All right, here we go. Second question. Railcat trivia. What league did the Railcats play in before the American Association? That's right, you guys. It's D, the Northern League. And last question. What 3 numbers have the Railcats retired here at the U.S. Steel Yard? It is C. That's right, you guys. Nice job. Give yourselves a great big Railcat hand. Come on now.
Back here for the bottom of the first inning, and already a few substitutions out on the field for the Cats. Coming up in the lineup will be Marcus Mooney, Will Savage. Batting third is actually going to be Ray Jones coming in for Alex Crosby in right field. Mooney takes a swing, it connects, but just barely gets it in the glove of Davis, flips it over to Boskin, and first out of the inning. So bring on up Will Savage to the plate, the center fielder. Ball high and just into the outside. That's the 1-0 count. Savage looking for the next pitch from Ventura. Nice pop into foul territory, so the 1-1 count. Ventura set, the throw, and he holds on the low corner. 2-1 the count. Savage once again looking for the pitch. Connects and goes opposite field. Another foul ball. Pitch set. And it is Savage making Ventura go deep in the pitch count already in the bottom of the first. Savage takes a swing, is going out of center field. Vertigan chasing after it. I don't know if he'll get there in time. Savage going to second, and he's starting to go around to the third base, and he will slide in safe as the ball comes right down in the warning track, just hitting the pads below the home run mark. So bring up Ray Jones now for the Cats. He'll take his first pitch swinging and connecting into foul territory. There goes the 0-1 count. Jones awaiting the next pitch. Called strike, and there's the 0-2 count. Jones taking a pitch high. It looks like he'll be in a sweet spot. Drops in between Vertigan and Washington. Able to land himself on first and score on in. Will Savage. So Cats able to get first runs of the game, and that will automatically be a pitching change for the Milkmen, bringing on in Victor Diaz. The early production by the Cats has the Milkmen worried just a tad. But it's time to bring up Tom Walraven, the shortstop. Jones still at first base as Walraven waiting for his next pitch. As Diaz throws behind him to try and catch Jones off guard, but it just won't work. He's still safe at first. Walraven still looking at the 1-1 pitch from Diaz. Jones must be leading off a little bit too much for Diaz's liking. Pitch comes set, a little bit high, and that's the 2-1 count. Here's the next pitch. Swings on and connects into center field. On the ground, gets by him. That moves Jones up to second. And now the Cats have 2 on, 1 out. And bring on up the designated hitter for this evening, Haru Kunati. Takes a pop, and that will be easily caught up by Boskin at first base. So put away 2, leave 2 on, and bring on up a substitution from the Railcats after the pitching change. Jose Mercado coming in for Tommy McCarthy at first base. So already we are seeing some shifts in the lineup for the Railcats. That's already 2 substitutions within the first inning. Again, 2 away and 2 on. Mercado takes a pop into the back, foul, and the 0-2 count, but does allow both the runners to move up. So place Ray Jones at third base and Walraven at second, as we still have 2 away here for the Cats. Called safe as that's one behind in the 2-2 count now. Another on the outside, drawing the first full count for Victor Diaz this evening. Already 10 pitches in and Mercado working him. Outside, and Diaz will load the bases for the Railcats. That brings up the catcher and Jackson Smith to the plate. Smith looking down over at Diaz. Takes it inside, and there's ball one. Bases loaded, 2 away in the bottom of the first. Railcats already leading 1-0 as Diaz looking for the next pitch, throws, and another connection right down the first base line, but it is Boskin able to scoop it up and end the inning. Railcats lead the Milwaukee Milkmen. We'll be right back after this here on Railcats Virtual Opening Day.
Let's face it, shopping for insurance can be time-consuming. That's why when it comes to your auto, home, and life insurance needs, make things simple and trust the experts at Allstate. They'll help you get the coverage that fits your needs while helping bundle your life, home, and auto policies. Contact Munster, Hobart, and Maryville Allstate agent George Gutierrez today for a free personalized insurance proposal. Allstate, are you in good hands? American Eagle Security is the official fire and security company for your Railcats. Let them be the official security company in your home. We're your biggest fan. Visit Country Inns and Suites in Portage, the official visiting team hotel for your Railcats.
Hey Railcats fans, it's Trevor Loveking. Thanks for joining us for our virtual opening day.
Back here for the second inning of play here at the virtual U.S. Steel Yard on virtual opening day. We already have more substitutions coming in for the Milkmen, and it seems like it's going to be one of those days. It will be Taylor, who was originally a pitcher, coming in for David Washington, and Manuel Boskin goes out for Nelson Ward. And so far, that's all I have on my scorecard. So we got Taylor, Ward, and Walker due up here in the top of the second. Waiting to throw just upstairs, and the 2-1 count, a reset of Dizak. Pitch coming in just on the outside, 3-1, and Dizak looking a little bit shaky in the first batter we see. Pops it up as it's Mooney backpedaling to make the catch and bring on up Nelson Ward as Dizak puts one away. Looks like there are some arms being warmed up in the bullpen for the Cats in Jerome Toshik and Trevor Lubkin. So here's Nelson Ward. So Dizak already putting one away, in Ward coming up to bat against him. As he takes another swing, the 0-2 count. Here's Dizak with the next pitch. And pops it up again, deep right field. Here goes Jones at the warning track at the wall, and it's gone for the Milkmen. So put a number on the board for Milwaukee as they tie things up 1-1. And that will bring in actually the closer for Andrew Dizak and Jerome Toshik. Adam Walker, the DH for this evening for the Milwaukee Milkmen, facing off from Jerome Toshik. Base hit for Adam Walker as it drops right in front of Jones out in right field. So continuing on the lineup, it's Aaron Hill, the second baseman, due up for the Milkmen. He takes strike one. As the southpaw looks to deliver back over to Hill and keep Walker in his place. Down and outside, the 1-1 count. Throwing back over to Mercado to keep the runner in check. Aaron Hill waiting the 1-1 pitch. Toshik delivers. And there's the 2-1 count. Next pitch thrown in, swung at, and 2-2. Again, one already on, and Walker at first base, who's the designated hitter. Just on the bottom of the box, and that is a strikeout for Toshik, and he puts the second man away for the Railcats. So there's 2 away and only 1 man on. That will bring on up the catcher, Chris Connolly. Connolly looking to continue the production for the Milkmen as it's tied 1-1 so far here in top of 2. Tashuk set the throw, and Connolly waits it out for the 1-0 pitch. 2 away and 1 on, and Tashuk delivers. Bob foul into the bullpen for the Milkmen. So we'll reset things here at the 1-1 count. 2 away, top of 2. And that is swung on, so make that the 1-2 count as Tashuk takes control of this at-bat. The throw at the knees, just inside, even things out at 2 apiece. Walker yet again leading off a little too much for Tashuk's liking, puts him back in his place. Tashuk on the corner makes it a full count for Connolly. This one going directly to Mooney as Savage and Jones try to come down and help him. Making the 3rd out and leaving 1 stranded, but it is tied at 1 apiece as we enter now into the bottom of the 2nd here on Railcats Virtual Opening Day.
All right, Railcat fans, thanks a lot, Tommy. It's time now for Follow the Cap game, sponsored by Allstate Insurance, George Gutierrez Family Agency. Direct your attention right on over there to our Jumbotron, and you'll see the caps go round and round. Here they go. Stop. Nice job, you guys. Give yourselves a great big Railcat hand. Come on now.
What's up, Railcats fans? It's Hayden Schilling from Santee, California, and I want to thank you for joining us on this virtual opening day.
It's time for the Partners for Clean Air tip of the game. Today's tip: delay using gas-powered vehicles or tools, including recreational vehicles and lawnmowers, until dusk. Small engines are a significant source of air pollution. Follow Partners for Clean Air on Facebook and LinkedIn at Partners for Clean Air. Please join the American Heart Association for a special virtual experience to help raise critically needed funding, as it's needed now more than ever. Go to northerninauction.ggo.bid to bid on amazing auction items between May 22nd and May 29th, or text Northern IN to 41444 to give a personal donation, as every dollar counts.
Welcome back, Railcats fans. It's virtual opening night. We're at the bottom of the 2nd inning, where we have Prather, Gardner, and Mooney due up in order for your South Shore Railcats. It's tied 1-1. The 1-0 count as Prather watches ball 1 go by. Looking for the next pitch. Here it is inside, and he gets hit square in the back. He'll be moving over to first on a hit by a pitch. What a way to start off the bottom of 2 for the Railcats. Bring on up Daniel Gardner to the plate, the left fielder. And there's the 1-0 pitch. Diaz. Another on the outside. There's 2-0. Having a little bit of trouble against the Railcats today. As Gardner takes a swing, makes a connection, and going to the warning track, but it is Taylor already back, able to get it. Bring on up Marcus Mooney. Mooney, 0 for 1 already today at the plate, coming back in the 2nd inning. He is the leadoff man for the Cats, as Milkman turning a double play, and that ends out a quick 2nd inning for the Railcats. So we are due up in order. Ready, Vertigan, and Gomez. We're going straight to the 3rd right after this.
Railcat fans, let's take a look back at Special Railcats Care Community Initiative from this afternoon. Thank you to our sponsor, Reith Riley, for putting together a free ballpark box lunch giveaway.
It is top of the third where the Railcats and Milwaukee Milkmen are tied here on Gary's South Shore opening night. Here at the virtual U.S. Steel Yard, we got ready. Vertigan and Gomez up to the plate in order, facing off against Jerome Tasha, going into a second inning of work. Derek Ray looking for a second pitch. It goes, and it's Savage all the way to the warning track, but able to snag it. So mark one down already for the Milkmen as we roll top of the order in Brett Vertigan. Vertigan, the center fielder for the Milkmen, over one today. Vertigan with a 5-3 ground out to Prather, and that's two away for the Railcats. Bring on up Miguel Gomez, the third baseman for the Milwaukee Milkmen. Again, this is the top of the third inning, tied 1 run apiece at the U.S. Steel Yard. Looking for the next pitch. Here is Gomez waiting the 1-1 as that one slides by on the inside. On deck is Davis, should we get there, as Gomez flies right on out to Prather, waiting underneath it. And that is 3 up and 3 down for the Milwaukee Milkmen. We're going to bottom the 3 right after this.
Hey Railcat fans, this is Alex Crosby, and thanks for joining us for our virtual opening day.
All right, Railcat fans, thank you very much, Tommy. It's time now for Railcat Musical Chair, sponsored by Copier Consultants. We've got our 3 contestants down there on the field. They're getting ready to go. So, on your marks, get set, go! And stop! There we go. We got our winners here. Take a chair out. Come on. All right, we're ready to go. And go. And stop. And we've got our winner. Let's give them all a great big Railcat hand. Come on now.
Here at the U.S. Steel Yard, Laura Hoover here with you, and we have Will Savage up to the plate for the Gary South Shore Railcats, facing off against Victor Diaz in his second inning of work. See how he does, facing off against Savage. Savage, another high ball, the 1-1 count. Diaz already up to 22 pitches so far this evening, as he's just missing the mark a little high for his comfort zone. So Savage just sitting back and waiting as he delivers the 3-1 count. Savage looking to get on base after his triple back in the first inning. Takes one down the outside yet again, and that's 4 straight balls to Savage. Put him on first base and bring on up Ray Jones. 1 for 1 today with a single and RBI, so we're waiting to see what he does against Diaz here. He'll make some contact into right field. It is Taylor underneath it, but not in time, so put 2 men on. Savage out on second base, and now Jones with a single. Bring on up Thomas Walraven. He sees 2 men on and nobody out. On the same spot, and there's 2 balls, and Diaz having trouble as he works up to just about 30 pitches. Inside on that one, so the 3-0 count. Diaz checking behind him before throwing over to Walraven, and that is a strike 1, as Walraven taking a back seat on the pitches. Finds one down the middle, and that suddenly brings him to a full count. Again, Walraven trying to move his runners who are on first and second. And he will be able to load the bases as he gets on from another walk. So 2 walks already this inning. We'll put Savage on third, Jones on second, Walraven on first, and up to bat Haru Kunati. Bases loaded, nobody out. Diaz swung on and foul territory, but back goes Taylor. unable to find it in time. So Haru Kanati will have the 1-1 pitch. With the toss, inside 2-1. Here's Haru yet again getting set and makes some contact. Trying to turn the double play is the Milkmen, and they succeed, but not before a runner crosses home plate for the Railcats in Will Savage. So that puts Jones on third, while Raven and Kunati caught up in the double play. So with 2 away, bring up Jose Mercado. Just low the 2-0 count, and Jones looking for a way to reach home. It's Mercado. Takes a crack at it. Flying into center field. Vertigan trying to chase after it. It's at the warning track and drops in front of him. So that will bring around 1 to score. There's Mercado going to second, and he will hold there. So count Mercado with an RBI double, and so bring up Jackson Smith, and he hits it right into the glove of Gomez, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Going into the 4th, right after this on virtual opening night.
Brush the Bases is brought to you by Beacon Hill Dental, your trusted neighborhood dentist the whole family can see. With extended evening hours and a gentle approach, Beacon Hill Dental will see to all of your dental needs. Conveniently located in the Stratton Van Til Shopping Plaza on Broadway Street in Crown Point. For more information, go to www.beaconhilldentalcp.com.
It's the top of the 4th here at the U.S. Steel Yard as your Gary South Shore Railcats take the lead over the Milwaukee Milkmen 3-1. Let's bring on up Mason Davis, the shortstop for the Milkmen, to face off against Jerome Toshik, who is sitting pretty at 19 pitches. As the 1-0 pitch thrown, and it is Savage already back, waiting at the warning track, and nice easy catch by the center fielder. So an easy 1 away, and we bring on up Taylor to the plate. Taylor over 1 this evening against Toshik. Takes one down the middle, and the 0-1 count. 1 away, it is top of 4. Milkmen need to start producing if they want to catch up to the Gary South Shore Railcats. Pops one up to Savage, and that's 2 fly outs to the center fielder, back to back. So 2 away in order. Here comes Nelson Ward. Ward is 1 for 1. Toshik sets, delivers, and it's just outside for the 1-0 pitch. 2 away here at the Steel Yard, top of 4, and that swung on, make it even count of 1-1. Toshik yet again hurls, and that's pop foul, the 1-2. Toshik, the southpaw, looking to put away 3 yet again, throws a little bit high and evens things out at 2 apiece. Ward swung on and missed. Yet again, 3 up and 3 down. We'll be heading over to the bottom half of the 4th here on virtual opening night.
Fifth Third Bank is the exclusive banking partner of the Gary South Shore Railcats. Fifth Third Bank is banking a Fifth Third better. For more details, visit 53.com. Gerber Collision and Glass is a proud sponsor of your Gary South Shore Railcats. Gerber has over 75 years of experience and 10 Northwest Indiana locations to serve you. Visit them online at gerbercollision.com. Gerber Collision and Glass, highly recommended. The Northwest Indiana Orthopedic and Spine Center at Methodist Hospitals is the home of Railcat team physician Dr. Omar Perez. For more information on making Dr. Perez your team doctor, visit www.methodistphysiciangroup.org.
With the 3-1 score, it is the Gary South Shore Railcats leading the Milwaukee Milkmen on this virtual opening night. Beautiful clear skies with a cool temperature of 62 degrees. It is a wonderful evening for baseball as we bring up Jay Prather, who was able to reach base back in the 2nd inning. He flies into foul territory on his first pitch. Bring him the 0-1 count against David Holmberg, who steps to the mound in place of Victor Diaz. Diaz walked through 2 solid innings of work, unable to stop the Railcats. Pitch, and Prather swings on, unable to make a contact, and he goes down. Bring up Daniel Gardner to the plate in the bottom of the order for the Railcats. Gardner 0 for 1 this evening. Facing off against Holmberg for the first time this season, takes a crack at it, and that one is in fair territory all the way back to the wall. He'll be on first base. Will he try to make it to second? And he will successfully hold himself for a solid double. That brings us back to the top of the order, and Marcus Mooney, part of a double play last time he was at bat in the second inning, and he'll slip it right in the 3-4 hole of the field, able to land himself on base, and that leaves runners at the corners as Gardner advances. Bring up Will Savage now to the plate, able to have an RBI single as he bounces that right in front of Reddy in left field. So score in Daniel Gardner from Savage's single and bring on up Ray Jones. Jones also 2 for 2 as the top of the order really putting in a lot of work this evening. 2 runners on, 1 away, and that will be the 1-1 count. Jones with a little tip back, and runners being held at their respective bases. Mooney and Savage at second and first. So Jones with the 1-1 count will try this again. Another strike as Jones just doesn't like it. Jones awaiting the next pitch. Mooney leading off at second. That ball will land in fair territory and score in Marcus Mooney. Savage bumping on over to third base, and now Railcats have 2 runners in scoring position. So put Savage on third and Jones on second. Bring up Tom Walraven as he takes strike 1 at the 0-1 count. Now looking at 2 on, 1 away. Both runners in scoring position for Gary. Here's Holmberg with the next pitch down the middle, and that's the 0-2 count. Walraven 1 for 1 so far in this game. Takes a swing, reaching for the ball, unable to make any contact, and he goes down. So put 2 away for the Railcats and bring up the DH and Haru Kanati. Railcats lead 5-1 over the Milkmen. It is the bottom of the 4th inning here at the U.S. Steel Yard. Watching go by as ball number 1. 2 on in scoring position. It is Savage and Jones on the base paths. They go as Kunati swings, and it is in foul territory. Reset both runners and the count at the 1-1. 2 away, 2 on. Right down the line, chasing after it is Reddy in left field, and he'll get there just in time, and that puts 3 away, leaving 2 on for Gary here on virtual opening night.
Hey Railcats fans, Tommy Walraven here, infielder from Pine Bush, New York. Thanks for joining us for virtual opening day, and go Railcats.
All right, Tommy, it's time now for the Railcats Dizzy Bat Race, sponsored by Off Square Brewing Company. It's just like it's Thirsty Thursday in here. We've got our contestants out on the field, and they are ready to go. So, contestants, are you ready? On your marks, get set, go! And we've got our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them both a great big Railcat hand. Come on now.
And we're back in the 5th inning as the Gary SouthShore Railcats lead the Milwaukee Milkmen 5-1. And a pitching change coming in relief for Jerome Tasha, Kevin Escorcia. Escorcia, a very dangerous pitcher for the Railcats as he faces off against Walker. Gorgeous pitch as he paints the corners. Escorcia, the 0-1 count, already in charge of this at-bat. Looking for the next pitch is Walker. Finds strike number 2. Escorcia yet again offers something a little bit higher that time, and it is Walker who chases it. So 3 quick pitches, and Walker goes down. Bring on up Aaron Hill, the second baseman. Hill awaiting against Escorcia. And that pitch is just a little outside for the comfort zone of the umpire. The 1-0 pitch. Here's Escorcia. A little high on that as well, so the 2-0. 1 away, we're in the top of the 5th as the Railcats lead the Milkmen. So as Hill is sitting back and watching the 3-0 pitch, Aaron Hill takes a walk down to first base. Bring on up Chris Connolly, the catcher. 0-1 this evening. Escorcia checks over at the runner on first, throws the pitch over to Connolly, down the middle, and that's what we were looking for from him. There's the 0-1 count. Connolly waiting the next pitch, takes a swing, unable to make contact. There's the 0-2. Escorcia just outside, trying to get him to chase. He doesn't, and the 1-2 count. Pitch inside and pop foul into the Railcats bullpen. It remains a 1-2. Escorcia checks the runner at first, and Hill is put back in place. Connolly with the 1-2 yet again, 1 away and 1 on. Takes a quick grab at it. Coming in from the right field is Jones, trying to throw it over to Mooney to hold the runner on second. There's 2 on after the single from Connolly. So plays Hill at second base, Connolly at first, and bring up Derek Reddy, the left fielder. And incoming for the shortstop, unable to make the catch, Walraven, and the bases are loaded for the first time for the Milkmen. Hill on third, Connolly on second, and Reddy on first. Bring top of the order in Brett Vertigan. Throw down the middle, and there's strike 1. Any hit will score in 1 run for the Milkmen as Escorcia pitches, and when Bob's foul, and there's the 0-2 count. One away, bases loaded. Escorcia trying to put a runner away here with the 1-2. Here's the next pitch from Escorcia. Taking fly ball into Jones's mid. That will land, and trying to go back. 1 run will score on the sacrifice fly, and that will make it 2 outs and 2 on with Connolly and Reddy at second and first respectively. Bring up Miguel Gomez, the third baseman, to the plate to face off against Escorcia. First pitch taken inside, ball 1. Pitch a little bit low, but it's scooped up. Here comes Mooney and Jones trying to catch it. There's Jones thrown over to home plate, and Smith, unable to grab it in time, will still leave 2 men on. Score in Connolly. Leave Reddy at second and put Gomez on first. Bring on up Mason Davis, the shortstop. The leading run at the plate in Davis. Next pitch set, swung on. There's the 0-2. 2 away and 2 on. Davis is the leading run. The tying run at second base in Reddy. Pitch high, and he's struck out. With only 2 runs coming across the plate, Gary still has the lead as we go into the bottom of the 5th. On your virtual opening night, it's the Gary South Shore Railcats.
All right, Railcat fans, it's time now for the Wonder Years Kids Run Learning Center. Kids run through the outfield. Turn them loose. Let's go through the outfield. Look at all those little learners running through the outfield. All those wonderful scholars by the Wonder Years Learning Center Kids Run. Let's give all of our little runners a great big Railcat hand. Come on now.
More pitchers in the bullpen, warming up for the Milkmen in Colby Morris and Zach Hartman, both right-handed pitchers for Milwaukee. But bring up Jose Mercado, Jackson Smith, and Jay Prather to the plate in order for your Gary South Shore Railcats as, well, we're about starting in the bottom of the 5th inning. This pitch, Mercado takes a crack, fielded by Gomez, so a 5-3 out, and that is one away already for the Cats. And up next, Jackson Smith, the catcher, already 0 for 2 for Gary. Taking a look at Holmberg. Pop fly and out into right field. Here's Reddy underneath it, and that's 2 away quickly for Gary, although they are leading 5-3 over the Milkmen. And Jay Prather coming up to bat, the third baseman. Here's Prather trying to get some production out of the Railcats lineup. The 1-0 pitch. Just low for 2 in a row. There's the 2-0 pitch. Prather following the ball back on the 2-1 count. He sees 2 men away and the bottom of the 5th inning, nobody on, and finds himself staring down the 3-1 count. Fouls it away. Full count for Prather. Trying to work up the pitch count for Holmberg, make him work a little bit more for his walk. As he puts into shallow left field, and Reddy's there waiting for him. That's 3 up and 3 down for Gary as we end out the 5th inning.
Hey Railcat fans, this is Tommy McCarthy, and thanks for joining us for our virtual opening day.
Save on Xfinity digital cable TV, high-speed internet, and home phone services. Enjoy entertainment your way with great deals on Xfinity by Comcast. Visit Xfinity.com for more information. Post Technology has been leading the way in technological innovation for nearly 100 years. Post Technology, kickstart the heart of your business. Now is the perfect time to take classes at Ivy Tech Community College. Take classes from home as you work towards a degree or short-term certification that gets you ready for work. We're here for you. Call 1-888-IVY-LINE or visit ivytech.edu.
Another pitching change for the Railcats as it's Niall Ball coming up to the hump for Gary. Ball relieving Escorcia after 1 inning of work. Ball coming into the 6th inning facing off against Taylor, the right fielder for the Milkmen. Here's Ball's first pitch, and that will be taken as ball number 1. With the 1-0 count, Gary still leading the Milkmen as Ball just throwing a tad bit outside for the zone. Down the middle, and that one is fouled away as the 2-1 count. Taylor keeping himself alive in this as he pops it over to the left fielder and Daniel Gardner for the catch. So that's 1 away and bringing up Nelson Ward. Here's Ward looking at his first pitch inside, and that's ball 1. Ward looking for the next pitch as he faces down 1-1. Takes it as strike number 2, so make that the 1-2 count instead. He sees nobody on and only 1 out. On the inside corner yet again, as Ball's a tendency to pitch inside against this Milwaukee team. Smith doing a great job of blocking up the ball in the back here today, as that one almost got by him for the full count. Popped out, and that's a foul ball, so we'll reset the full count. Back over to the left field side, and Gardner's there, but it will be Prather backpedaling to make the catch, so put 2 away for the Milkmen and bring up Adam Walker. Walker is accredited with one of the 3 runs for the Milkmen that are on the board. He takes the 0-1 count, 2 away, nobody on, it's top of 6, here on the virtual opening night. High and inside, there's the 1-1 count to Walker. There goes ball low into the dirt and the 2-1. Both outs so far in this inning have been a pop out and a fly out. And this one goes with a diving catch by Marcus Mooney, throwing on over to Mercado, and that is 3 away for the Milkmen. End out the top of the 6th inning. Still 5-3 Gary, and we are going to bottom of the 6th on your virtual opening night.
Railcat fans, it's time to honor the front line and essential workers putting themselves at risk to keep us safe.
Let's go, Railcats! Let's go! Woo! Yeah! Let's go, Railcats!
Time for another pitching change on the Milwaukee side. It is Colby Morris stepping up to the mound, facing off against Daniel Gardner to start things off here in the bottom of the 6th. Railcats leading 5-3. Here's Gardner looking for his first pitch from Morris. Takes it as strike number 1. Hops it down the third base line. Here scoops it up, tossing it back to Ward at first base. Gardner's safe. Puts one man on, bring up Marcus Mooney to the plate. Mooney 1 for 3 this evening as he takes ball number 1. Morris pitching another one outside, and there's the 2-0 count. Flying it into foul territory, and, well, a few degrees the other way, and it would have been a home run. So Mooney takes a 2-1 count. Mooney smacks it into the glove of Hill, and that will be going down for 3. Savage 2 for 2 today, as he watches ball 1 go by. Takes a swing, has Davis laid out on the dirt, and he'll be able to reach. Bring on up Ray Jones as he sees 1 on, 2 away, bottom of 6. Check swing, and it does not go around, so watches ball 1. Morris with the 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike, and there's the 1-1 count. Jones watching the 1-2 count. As he pops it over to left field, Reddy's right there, and Jones unable to help his team grab some insurance runs, although Railcats still sitting pretty with a 5-3 lead over the Milwaukee Milkmen.
All right, direct your attention down to the field because we've got our interns out there for the Dance and Drag, sponsored by Creekside Outdoor Living. Let me see you cut a rug out there. Nice job, you guys. Give yourselves a great big Railcat hand.
It's the top of the 7th inning, and we are ready to go here at Virtual US Steel Yard. It's Gary versus Milwaukee, and it is time for Hill, Conley, and ready to be brought up to the plate. Nick Floyd coming to the mound for the Railcats. We'll see him in relief for Niall Ball. Aaron Hill 0 for 1 today, facing off against Floyd for the first time this season. We'll see how he does. Next pitch in quick succession in the 0-2 count, working pretty effectively here in the top of the 7th inning. Taken outside, trying to get Hill to chase, he doesn't go, and there's the 1-2 count. And there's Hill, flying on out to Jones in right field. So 1 away, bringing on up Chris Connolly, the catcher. He was a key component in his last at-bat, being one of the 3 runs to come across the plate for the Milkmen. Upstairs, and that's the 1-0 count. Floyd with the next pitch, and that one's a little bit downstairs, and that's 2-0. So after 1 away, Floyd trying to find his rhythm. 3 straight balls to Floyd. That one just drops into the zone with a 3-1 count, 1 away. Here is Conley weighing the next pitch. And watches 2 strikes go by for the full count. Takes a jab at it, and that one is lined right into Mooney as he tosses it over to Mercado, and there's 2 away. So filling up the bottom of the order is Derek Reddy, the left fielder. Finds the first pitch down the middle of the 0-1 count. 2 away, nobody on. With the 0-2 count, here's Floyd upstairs, and that makes it with the 1-2. As Reddy fouls it away, reset the 1-2 count. Smashes it just in front of Jones, and that lands him a base hit. Bringing on up top of the order in Brett Vertigan, the center fielder, and trying to paint the corner but goes a little bit flat is Floyd with the 1-0 pitch. Same spot, swung on and missed with a 1-1. 1 man on for the Milkmen with 2 men out. Vertigan takes a jab, unable to make contact to draw him on the 1-2 count. Puts it into the air, and it is Prather to come chase after it. And that ends out at the top of the 7th. We'll be heading on to the bottom half with some Wall Raven, Kunati, and Mercado coming up to the plate. We'll see you right after this on a virtual opening night.
All right, you guys, it's time now for the 7th inning stretch, and we're here with all of you virtual Railcat fans. So we want to hear you nice and loud, screaming from the top of your lungs, so we hear you all the way right here at the Steel Yard. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 3.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for a root. Root for the Railcats. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Let's go, Railcats.
Bottom of the 7th inning here at the virtual US Steel Yard. I'm Laura Hoover, and this is Gary's South Shore Railcats virtual opening night. It is Miles Smith coming to the hump for the Milwaukee Milkmen in the 7th inning. Smith will be facing off against Tom Walraven, the shortstop for the Railcats. Walraven has been 1 for 2 so far this evening. We'll see what he can do here in the 7th. He takes a ball low into the dirt. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A Walraven swung on, miss, and make that the 1-1. And it is Gary trying to secure this lead in the 7th inning. Pops it into foul territory, make that the 1-2 count to Walraven. Here's Smith with a high ball, and that hits Walraven in the shoulder. But either way, puts Walraven on first, bring up Kunati, the DH, who hasn't been able to produce yet today. 0 for 3. With one man on, here's Kunati with a 1-0 count. This one swung on and missed, make that 1-1. Popped high, and underneath it is Hill. Ready and waiting, make that 1 out as Walraven still out on first base. Bring on up Jose Mercado. Mercado 1 for 2 at the plate today. Holds on the first pitch, and that's the 1-0 count. Smith has been fairly consistent for the past 2 batters as Mercado takes a jab at it with a 1-1. Mercado swings at the next pitch, and there goes Walraven. Successful stolen second base. Got only a little bit too shallow of a throw to make it in time. With a flick of his brush, Smith paints the corner and pushes out Mercado with another out. So 2 away, 1 man on second with Walraven. Bring up the other Smith, the Jackson Smith for the Railcats. Let it be the battle of the Smiths out on the plate. Takes strike 1. Looking for the next pitch, same spot, strike 2. 2 away, Jackson Smith looking to help out his teammate at second base. And he goes down swinging instead. So 3 away, the Railcats leave a 1 on, but still have the lead as we go into the 8th inning. 5-3 Railcats over the Milkmen.
Regional Sports and Spine is the official team chiropractor for your Railcats. With more than 50 years of chiropractic experience, they're also locally owned and operated. Visit regionalsportsandspine.com for more details. Hey guys, make sure to stick around after tonight's game for fireworks presented by Fifth Third Bank. Don't miss out. Are you having neck or back pains? Has your spine robbed you of the healthy, active lifestyle you've always wanted? Your worries are now over. NWI Spine Institute has your back. They're your local experts in spine care. Make an appointment today by calling 219-79-SPINE. Get the best level of care for your spine condition with comprehensive spine care all under one roof. Pepsi and the Railcats are proud partners once again. Pepsi, that's what I like.
It is Floyd still on the mound for the Railcats as he faces off against Gomez, Davis, and Taylor in order. Here's Miguel Gomez to bat against Floyd. Taking strike number 1 as he swings at the high ball. Next pitch. Popped into foul territory, but it is Prather down, waiting for the ball to land. And that's 1 away immediately for the Milkmen. Here's Floyd looking over at Davis with the first pitch. Low, and that is ball number 1. Outside and high in the 0-2 count. 1 away, top of 8th, and Railcats looking to put away all the batters they can in quick succession as that one taken as strike number 1. Here's Floyd with another strike. Things even down to 2 apiece, and Davis looking for the next pitch. Finds ones he likes, but fouls it back nonetheless. Reset at the 2-2 count. taking a swing and a miss, and there is 2 away for the Milkmen. Bring on Taylor, trying to get a little something going for the Milkmen in this late game. Gary still up 5-3 over the Milkmen as ball number 1 outside. Here's Floyd. Taking foul, and there's the 1-1 count. Holds back on the pitch and draws up a 2-1. Here's Floyd yet again. Fouls it back, and we're even at 2 apiece. Floyd already pitching 30 in this game as it lines right back to the pitcher, and he'll be able to land himself a base hit. So with Taylor on, that brings up Nelson Ward to the plate, and a pitching change for the Railcats and Seth Hogeson. Hogeson looking to retire the side quickly. Paints to the corner, and that's the 0-1 count. 1 on and 2 away, top of the 8th inning. Ward pops it high. It's going all the way back to the track. Savage to chase after it. Coming around to score is Taylor, and Ward will have himself an RBI double. Milwaukee dangerously close as the leading run is at the plate. Tying run at second base, and Walker takes the 0-1 count. Walker takes the 0-1 count to a 1-1. Pitch swung on and missed, and that is the 1-2 count. Trying to get him to chase a tad outside with the 2-2. Down with Walker, retires the side. We're going to the bottom of the 8th with Prather, Gardner, and Mooney due up in order.
Hey Railcats fans, it's pitcher Seth Hogeson from Indianapolis, Indiana, and this is Railcats Baseball.
Here's a shout out to our sponsor, Trinity Christian College, located in nearby Palos Heights, Illinois. Check out Trinity for undergraduate, graduate, and adult educational classes or degrees. Ready to take that next step in your career? Check out Trinity. Whether it's supporting family caregivers, fighting fraud and scams, making our community more safe and secure for people of all ages, or ensuring the financial security of you and your loved ones, AARP Indiana is striving to make a difference in Northwest Indiana. To learn more and to discover the real possibilities in Indiana, visit aarp.org/in. That's aarp.org/in.
It's the bottom of the 8th inning, and Gary still leads the Milwaukee Milkmen 5-4 now, as Gary is trying to buffer out the score a little bit in this half inning. We'll see if they can grab some insurance runs. First pitch to Prather, low and inside, ball 1. Miles Smith still on the mound for Milwaukee as Prather pops it up, lands it into center field, and there is a base hit for Gary. Bring on up Daniel Garner, the left fielder. Garner showing bunt, lays it down. Back to the pitcher, trying to turn the double play, and he is safe at first. So Prather out at second. Garner safe at first. Bring up Marcus Mooney to the plate. Aaron Hill due up to bat. Hill, Conley, and Reddy in the bottom of the order. Mooney holding back as that was the 1-0 pitch. Against Hill. Hill 0 for 2. Takes a jab, foul territory with a 1-1. Take strike 1. The 1-1 count to Hill. Next pitch inside, and 2-1 goes the count. Mooney looking to get on base and help out his team, trying to grab some more insurance runs, as Gary only has a 5-4 lead. And, well, the 3-1 pitch. Inside, and Mooney will be able to reach first on a walk, push Gardner to second, and Will Savage, the center fielder, up to the plate. Savage 3 for 3 tonight. So one away, takes a swing, unable to make contact, draws the 0-1. Here's Chris Conley. Here's Smith with the next pitch outside with a 1-1 count. Conley looking for, pops it foul, 1-2. One away and 2 men on. Gardner at second, Mooney at first. Another foul ball keeps Savage working Miles Smith. Smith about to approach his 30-pitch mark as he throws it inside, 2-2. Only 1 out away from a Railcats victory as it's Derek Reddy stepping to the plate. Just outside and low with a full count, Savage looking to produce something here. Unable to find the pitch that he likes, drew the walk, however, to load the bases yet again for the Railcats. So push Gardner third, Mooney second, Savage at first. That's 2 men on off of walks from Miles Smith. The Milkman as he finds one outside, 2-1. The 1-0 count, swung on, miss, evens it out at 1 apiece. This last out, as he has a 3-1 count to his name, Jones 3 for 4 today, as he takes the 2-1 count and draws it to a full count. There's the pitch. Swing on and bobs it up center field. Coming on in is Vertigan, back out Hill. Vertigan makes the catch, throwing it home. See if he'll get the runner, and he is safe. Gardner across the plate, having the score pushed up 6-4. Gary on top still. Although that does mean 2 outs as Jones goes down. Leave Mooney on second, Savage at first, and Walraven back up to the plate. Throwing to Walraven, he pops it foul with a 1-1 count. 2 away and 2 on, Gary still in the lead. Again, swing on a miss and the 1-2 count. Great performance by all the pitchers. Smith with the pitch pops it foul. He'll reset the 1-2 and Walraven working Smith hard. Down the middle, and there goes Walraven and end this side of the inning. We're going to the top of the 9th as Gary still hangs on to the lead. 6-4 here at the U.S. Steel Yard. It's virtual opening night.
All right, Railcat fans. How many of you guys have been here for the first time? First time virtual baseball? How many first-time virtual baseballers here at the Steel Yard? Stand up, stand up, stand up. How many of you guys been doing this for years and years and years? You're all liars because this is the first time we've ever done this, and I'm loving it. So that means everybody should be standing because it's chicken dance time!
Hey Railcats fans, this is David Griffin, and thanks for joining us for our virtual opening day.
And we're back in the top of the 9th here at the virtual U.S. Steel Yard. It's Jack Alkire coming to the mound to close out the game for the Railcats. Aaron Hill due up to bat. Hill, Conley, and Reddy in the bottom of the order. Alkire, first pitch, ball. Hill over 2 for today and takes ball 1. The 1-1 count to Hill. as just inside, unable to hit the mark, the 2-1 count. Again, top of the ninth as the Gary Railcats leading the Milkmen. A swing and a miss brings a 2-2 count to Aaron Hill, and a 2-2 count fouled away, and here's another reset. Swung on and missed. So one away and only 2 outs left for a Railcats victory. Here's Chris Conley, 1 for 3 this evening. Right down the middle and the 0-1 count. Conley looking for something here as he takes one inside, 1-1. Already one away in Aaron Hill. Here's Conley. Pops it out. Here is Savage and Gardner trying to chase it. Gardner's underneath it. And that is 2 quick outs for the Railcats. Only 1 out away from a Railcats victory as it's Derek Reddy stepping to the plate. Reddy 1 for 3 as well as he's the bottom of the order for the Milkmen. Reddy takes a swing at the first pitch he sees, unable to do anything with it, has the 0-1 count. Here's the next pitch, upstairs and evens it out at 1-1. Reddy potentially the last hope for the Milkmen as he finds one outside, 2-1. Milkmen down by 2, and Cats trying to secure a victory with this last out as he has a 3-1 count to his name. Reddy taking lead at this at-bat. Down the middle, pops a foul and draws it to a full count. There's the pitch. Swing on and falling away, and we're continuing to see whether the Cats will get this out or not. Reddy working him pretty hard as that's fouled away yet again. Catcher in Smith trying to find it, able to make the catch, and Railcats win! Opening day, Railcats win 6-4. The winning pitcher for this evening, Jerome Toshik. And the losing pitcher would be Diaz. With that being said, I'm Laura Hoover, and this has been your Railcats virtual opening night. Let's send it back to Tommy in the press box.
Tonight's final score, powered by NWI.com. And now down to Jason on the field for tonight's post-game fireworks.
All right, Railcat fans, that was a great game to play. Railcats win! Railcats win! Yeah! And now it's time for the best fireworks display this side of the toll road. So I want to hear you nice and loud. Are you guys ready to see the best fireworks display right here at the Steel Yard, this side of the toll road virtually? Well, then let's count it down nice and loud. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Showtime!
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. A singer in a smoky room, a smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night.
right, Railcat fans, one more time. Let's give them all a great big Railcat hand for the best fireworks display this side of the toll road. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming out and hanging out with us virtually here at the Steelyard. We expect to see each and every one of you out here at the Steelyard as soon as we know we can. So we want to make sure that you guys are out there. Keep up on all the Railcat baseball news so you know when to get your tickets to be here at the Steelyard. Check us out, www.railcatsbaseball.com. Again, thank you very much for coming out and joining us virtually on our opening day right here at the Steelyard. Thank you very much. Good night, drive safe, and remember, we're all on a mission from God. Good night!
Hit it! That's what I'm talking about.
Wait!
Okay, now, from the beginning. From the beginning.